want you to know that it's
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Washington, where the Wizards will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. They must be satisfied with the way things have gone for them over the first few months. They've played with confidence and composure and have won more than their share of games. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes because
oh, say does that star-spangled
It's the home of the Wizards here in Washington, D.C. as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Verizon Center. Well, for the Wizards, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Memphis Grizzlies.
And that's one of those games where I just felt the attitude going in was wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them in the...
Move the ball, stick it too much. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. They set the pick, and Wall. Here we go now. Aldridge, no good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Ilyasova with the ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Cephalosha misses.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, you know, I think he maybe needs some time for some direct admonishment.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Max check. In for the Wizards. We've got 1:23 left in the first. Here's Perkins. Cavaliers with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, the bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody that stepped on the floor played and made a contribution, and that's always a positive thing.
5 on the clock. Pondexter kicks to Green. Feeds it to Pachulia. Mack grabs the miss.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender, and when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Here's Porter. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Green kicks to Cephalosha. In the corner, Ilyasova with it. Green up on top. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Puts up the baby hook. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Green's got 5. And Mack kicks to Perkins. 13 feet away. Jump shot is good. Perkins! Green. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Wizards. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and you know.
Finally reminding us that it's not. So the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Cleveland leading by 5. All out there with Tony Wroten. Then there's Cole Aldrich. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Perkins in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He had 23 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. This game might have acted as a coming-out party for him in the NBA, a truly dominating performance. Let's see, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Here's Roten. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Pondexter with it. He's picked up by Wall. And the wide open shot from Green. Offline with his three. Wizards trail by 4. Porter with the screen for Wall. Here's Perkins. Porter passes to Aldridge. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
You know, it looks like they've recalibrated their approach away from trying the three ball.
Yeah, they started out a little slow from out there, trying something different now.
They set the pick. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Again, the Wizards good for 2. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Ilyasova against Porter. Shot from free throw range, and that one comes up a bit short. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Roten.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Right wing. Porter against Ilyasova. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. It's stolen by Green. In the corner, Ilyasova with it. Green dishes to Sefolosha. From deep three-point range, and that's not going to go. In a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers lead by 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm over here with...
And now the start of the second half. Neither side. Group getting ready for the Wizards. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Gasol. Porter comes in for Markieff Morris. Perkins, he's checked in for Turner. And Max subbed in for John Wall. Then for the Cavaliers, Ilyasova comes in for Thompson. And it's Green in for J.R. Smith. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Green in at shooting guard. Kevin Love out there with Ilyasova. And it's LeBron James. And it's Irving at the point guard. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Roten's checked in for Beal.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And Matt kicks to Porter. Roten the pass to Porter. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Porter's got his first basket of the night.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Irving double team. Green inside the three-point line. Off target with the open look.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Here's Roten. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
A lot of times.
And then for Washington, Turner comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's John Wall in for Tony Roten. Then for the Cavaliers, Pachulia. He's checked in for Love. Pondexter comes in for James. And it's Green in for Kyrie Irving. Turner is out there with Perkins. And it's Wall. Then it's Shelvin Mack. And it's Porter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Green with a screen on Perkins. Ilyasova dishes to Green. Rebound, Washington. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times.